This is one of the best-known lines from any movie. It may even be the most famous of all.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
That's Marlon Brando as Don Vito Corleone speaking to singer Johnny Fontane, his godson, and any Godfather fan knows this quote well. Fontane wants a part in a movie and it's already been turned down by the producer, so he cries, and I do mean cries, to his godfather for help in getting the role. The next thing you know, the producer wakes up with the severed head of his own horse in his bed, and Fontane gets the role. Make him an offer he can't refuse is actually used more than once in the original 1972 film, although I think this one is probably the one that most often comes to mind and is the most famous.
I'll make him an offer he can't refuse.
The line is subsequently used in the other two sequels. It is generally accepted without question that this idiom was coined in the original Godfather novel by Mario Puzo in 1969. So, is this true? Is this where the idiom actually comes from? Did Puzo invent this phrase, which has now become an English idiom? Well, it's fair to say that the book, and the movie especially, changed the way we think of the idiom, and certainly popularized it and made it more fun, since you can say it with that cottonmouth Marlon Brando accent from the movie. But it does appear elsewhere before The Godfather. It is used in the 1934 serialized film Burn 'Em Up Barnes, and spoken by the character John Drummond, played by Jason Robards, who says, "I'll make her an offer she can't refuse." The use of the idiom in that movie was more the way we generally mean it. So let's go over the meaning of the English idiom, an offer one can't refuse. An offer one can't refuse is an offer so generous, so advantageous, or so lucrative that one simply would be foolish to not accept it. This meaning is the one used in the 1934 film Burn 'Em Up Barnes. Drummond was intending to offer a very large sum of money that just couldn't be refused by any reasonable person. The way Puzo used it seems to be playing on this meaning and using it ironically so that Don Corleone could pretend to be making a friendly offer while obviously making a threat. He meant it, I guess we could say, more literally. This has extended the possible senses of the idiom, but also caused us to use it in a tongue-in-cheek and joking way quite often. So an offer one can't refuse could refer to a threatening one, an offer that, if refused, would result in death or great harm to the refuser. Today, the idiom is used both ways and can accept many variations and deviations from the basic phrase. When used in the second way, it's usually a joke and an excuse to imitate Marlon Brando, but we really mean the first way. Examples of use. I thought I'd never sell my car, but Johnny came around and made me an offer I just couldn't refuse. I didn't really want to go to this school, but they offered me a full scholarship. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. He refused to sell the land to us, so we offered a little persuasion, an offer he couldn't refuse. Origin of idiom. Obviously, the idiom did not originate in The Godfather. But how early was it used? Well, the concept of offers impossible to refuse is certainly very old, but I failed to find any examples of our exact modern phrasing prior to the 1934 example. If you know of any, don't hesitate to let me know in the comments.